Why did the most profitable sports bettor on FanDuel start giving out all of his picks for free? Here's something you're going to want to know. When you start to become a profitable sports bettor, the sports books will limit you in your account. What that means is they'll limit the amount of money that you can place on any bet. And ultimately, if you are a true sharp, you will have very limited options available for you to bet on sports. Why is this important for social media? Well, as you can see, everybody's becoming a sports bettor these days. And you'll see people putting big bets on all their tickets and telling you how much they win every single day. The reality of that situation is nobody is going to be able to put $100,000 on a sportsbook bet and win consistently without the sportsbook limiting you, or without having a whole lot of losers that are not getting posted on social media. So remember who to trust here. The reason we started the Betting with Babies community is because it's really hard to balance babies and bets. The research and time that it takes to be a profitable sports bettor, you just can't do it alone if you also want to be a present parent, which is why we started this community to help parents do the research so that you can be a present parent and to create a community that you can trust, one that's not talking about Lamborghinis and driving fancy cars and private jets. Although they have the money in their bank account to do that, they're most likely putting that into their family, into investments, into their future. And so you don't see them flashing around in their shiny sports car. And so you might not think they're a profitable sports bettor. But the reality is those guys that you see online, 99% of them have probably rented that car from someone. Maybe they took it out of their parents' garage, but they continue to show you how profitable they are at sports betting. It's incredible. $100,000 here, $150,000 here, a $400,000 bet. And FanDuel just keeps letting them put these bets in. I mean, that's got to be crazy. But the reality is they've probably lost just as much as they've won, if not more, which is why they allow you to put these bets in. For example, if I wanted to place a bet today on my favorite bet, it would only allow me to place a $13,400 bet. Last year, my limit was closer to $55,000. But as we've become very profitable over the last 12 months, FanDuel has continued to limit how much money I can place on one bet. And so what I typically do is I will spread my bets across multiple sports books. This is a way for you to de-risk getting shut off from any one book, and allows you to still put in a decent sized bet when you see the value is there. So something that's really important for you to know is, one, those guys who are shining their fancy cars and their Rolexes and tell you that they can't lose and always keep winning, they're likely hiding something. And the way you know that is if they keep putting these $100,000 bet slips in, you've got to ask yourself, well, why does this guy get to put in $100,000 bets, but when I try to place a bet, it limits me at a more reasonable number? What's so special about that guy, other than the fact that he's just acting, and he's acting for all of you? And I don't want my families and my parents to get stuck in that trap. That's why we created the Betting with Babies community. We have real people with real lives, and we want to make sure that if you're getting information about sports betting and you're using your finances, that you are getting the right information and you're putting yourself in a position to be successful. So how do we help you do that? Well, we have an Instagram page where we provide you our best bets each day. It's funny. I could go 5 straight wins in a row and not get many comments or questions. But the moment I lose a bet, I hear from everybody about how terrible we are and how we don't know what we're doing. It's really incredible. But the reality is people love to see other people fail.